Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Megan Lorson and I create lots of bridal beauty business content for hair and makeup artists that are in the bridal industry. Today I'm going to show you how to do this beautiful updo. It's very classy. It's also very easy and simple. So let's get right into the tutorial. Okay, for the sake of keeping this video a little bit shorter and mostly just showing you the technique of this hairstyle and how simple this type of style can be and how quick it can be. Of course, if it was a real person, I would use a lot of product, prep work, things like that. But because she's already got so much, the mannequin already has so much texture in her hair, we really don't need to do a lot. But of course, I would always start out using some kind of oil for the hair or serum, especially like on their ends. Typically, that's what I'm going to do. But for the sake of this video, the mannequin really doesn't need it with this style. So I'm just going to comb her hair, make sure it's kind of swooping nicely on this side around the ears. And I want to make sure that it is evenly swooping on both sides, if that makes sense. So I want to make sure that the hair is covering the same amount of her ear on both sides. And then I'm just going to gather the hair. And I want the ponytail to be up a little bit higher than sitting right on the nape of her neck. So I don't want it to be too high, but just, oh, she's got another bobby pin hiding in her hair. There we go. But about right there. So I'm gonna grab an elastic band and we're just going to secure the hair in a ponytail. If their hair is super thick, I'll take a couple elastics and do 2, sometimes 3, in case one breaks, just to make sure it's extra secure. Also, the more rubber bands you put in the hair, the more rigid it'll make the hair. Sometimes the elastic bands don't work that well, and I'll use something thicker, such as these, if their hair is super thick. All right, so once we have the ponytail secure, make sure it's centered, and then I'm just going to pinch and pull. We're gonna do this very carefully with just like the tips of your fingers, and just lightly pull out that top layer to give her some more volume. I'm going to do this all the way around. I'm going to do just a little bit on the sides, not too much. I don't want to pull it out and make it too poofy on the sides, but I just want to do a little bit to keep the flow of the style nice and even all the way around. And then sometimes I'll even take this comb right here, and I like to use this fork looking end, and I'll just slide it in the hair and just very gently pull the hair up. You can tease the hair before too to really get this more voluminous if you want to, and once you have that tease in there, it kind of gives it that sort of memory. So you can just fluff it up, and because you've got tease in there, it'll give you the amount of volume that you want. Just gonna play with it for one more second, get a little bit more volume out here. Perfect. And then after we've got the volume that we like, and it's nice and even, I'm gonna go ahead and take a sock bun. So this was a full sock bun ring. I like to cut the bigger ones in half a lot of times, and you can even unravel them. Sometimes I'll do that and make them flatter, and then you can really shape them and place them where you want to, so it's not so poofy. This one's pretty much just still rolled. I literally just cut it in half, and I'm going to leave it like this. And I'm going to just stick it about right there. And then I'm going to bobby pin all 4 corners. And so what I'm doing is taking the bobby pin and sticking it in, and we're sticking it this way, and then I'm coming back and pushing it into the hair. So I'm really grabbing that hair to make sure it's locking in. And then I'm going to do the same thing here, and you want to make sure that this stays up straight like this, so it really defines the shape of this bun. And then you're going to notice it's kind of pushing down right here, but that's totally fine because we're going to make sure this is pulled up how we want it. And then the bun is going to come all the way up to here. So it's gonna just look really pretty when it's done. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's in. Once it's in, I'm gonna take a little section right here in the corner, make sure it's nice and smoothed out. If you need to comb it, if you need to use any product, like sometimes I use the Osis Tame Wild. This will just seal all the frizzy pieces down, smooth it, add shine. It helps to hold the style as well as keep frizz down. And then once I've got the product in, I'll go ahead and twist the hair. So we're just going to do a nice loose twist, almost to the ends. I'm not gonna worry about twisting all the way down to the very end. And then once we got the twist in, I'm just going to gently pinch and pull out the twist to expand the hair and add more volume. And once I have that, I'm going to just wrap it around the bottom and hold it in place with my hands. And then I'm just going to go around and make sure that the hair is locked in. Perfect, and then we're gonna put one in the center. Perfect, and then you can just kind of look at it, make sure, pull everything down, pull it where you need to cover that sock bun. And then I'm going to come over here, kind of in the middle, and take another good sized chunk of hair. I'm gonna divide it into 2 sections. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just gonna lightly twist the hair and then pinch and pull that twist out and then kind of wrap it around, and we're gonna come around the opposite way of what we just did. I'm gonna hold it with my hands and then lock it in. Lock it in. And perfect. All right, and then the last section is mostly on this side, so I need it to reach up and over here. So we're going to bring it up and around that way. But first I'm gonna do the same thing, split it in half, and we're just going to twist the hair very gently, loosely, and then pinch and pull as much volume out as you want or as you can. And once you are happy with that, we're going to just place it over, hold it in place, and then we're going to secure it with the bobby pins. Come over here, and I'm making sure that the bobby pins kind of go inside the twist, I guess, if that makes sense, so it hides. So that piece of hair is coming over, so you're not even gonna see the bobby pin because of where I placed it. And I'm gonna go on top and secure it there. And then the little tail end right here, we're just going to place it underneath, put a bobby pin under there to hold that. And then at this point, you're just going to kind of play and manipulate the hair and make sure that all of the sock bun is covered. Perfect. And if you want to shape it a little bit differently or more, you can easily place it. Place the hair where you want to, add another bobby pin. I'm going to tighten this up right here and just secure another bobby pin in there. And then you can pinch and pull out a little bit more volume. Just be careful. And there you go. You have a really classy, pretty bridal bun. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you try it, please tag me on Instagram. I would love to see your work and your recreations of this look. You can tag me at megan.lorson. Also, I have lots of helpful things for you in your bridal business. I will link them below. I have a bridal booking guide that has saved me so much time. These are all things that I personally use in my bridal business that help me. I have a bridal booking guide. I even have a bridal hair and makeup kit starter guide. So if you're looking to get started in the bridal industry, I have a complete guide that shows you everything you need to purchase in order to create a hair kit and or a makeup kit to get started. So I'll link all that below so you guys can check all those things out. If you guys have any other video suggestions, let me know in the comments. I love reading your comments and I love making videos that you all find helpful. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.